You got the touch. You got the
Arise, Alchemist Prime. Optimus.
I'm Spill here. Today we're going to do Transformers, Power of the Primes, Wave 2, Prime Master, Alchemist Prime with Submarauder. Now we're on vacation. We found these guys at a Walmart, so we're going to do a review a little differently this time. Here's the front. Here's the back. Choose your Prime, Submarauder Decoy Armor, Alchemist Prime Mystical Scientist. There is Alchemist Prime in the package. And there he is. Now I'll take him out of the box and see you later. Alright, and there we have Submarauder with Alchemist Prime out of the package. And now let's look at each individually. First we'll look at Alchemist Prime. He is blue and white or gray, however you want to call it. Notice the screw is back in their stomach and not the rivet like previous Prime Masters. And there is the back. There is the Alchemist Prime Matrix or Prime Master. Just a bunch of little dots. And there he is. Now, for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. It could do a 360, and you can move him a little up and down. The arms, you can move only out that much, and they do almost a full 180. The feet have one bend, two bend for transformation, and you can go back like this. And that is Alchemist Prime. And let's zoom in on his face. It looks like blue eyes. Submarauder is the decoy armor, also the similar to the G1 Pretender shells that they used to have back in the 80s. And they open up to fit the Prime Master inside. He is a water creature. Let's look at it. He's got red eyes, he's got yellow, he's got a shark's fin. He's two different blues, he's purple, and he's white slash gray slash silver. And there's his Decepticon symbol right there. And he's got some blue, and there's the back. These little figures, even though they're tiny, they are pretty detailed. And there it is. And his articulation is arm, peg, and you can open them up to drop Alchemist Prime inside and close it up. Now this guy is different from others that there is no hole to see the actual face of the Prime Master, which we will show you in a minute. And now for the weapon, which is just a knife. It is a three-pronged attack, and basically you could either have him hold the actual weapon like that. All the Prime Masters could hold their weapons, or it snaps. He's got a friction hinge on the back where you just pop that in, and that is how he holds it. Now first we'll compare him with all the other Prime Masters. This is his wave mate, Alpha Trion. There's only two in this wave. And then we will bring in Vector Prime. We will bring in Micronus with Cloudburst, Alpha Trion with Landmine, and Liege Maximo with Skullgrin. And that is Metal Hawk with Vector Prime. And we'll take those guys away. And for a little comparison, here he is with a Legion's figure, Legion figure, Hot Rod from last night. The next size up will be a Legends figure, Gnaw, and a deluxe Blur. And also, that is how those two line up. Oh, little camera issues, sorry about that. Now, since we got Blur here, what first we're going to do is I picked Blur because he's similar colors to Alchemist Prime. We're going to take Blur's face off and put Alchemist Prime's face on Blur. And that is how they're compatible with the Titan Masters, Titan Returns. And he's pretty much blue, matches it. But you can see the dark gray, and that is how he becomes a face. Pretty scary, I know. And the other mode these guys are, we're going to put Blur to the side for a minute. Now, the other mode these guys are is a weapon mode. So, what you want to do basically is, we've already removed the Prime Master. Prime Master is transformed. What you want to do is raise this up, take the little peg, rotate them around, and you have two, I call these Titan Master pegs, and you got the holes in the Titan Master feet, and you have that little spacing for this piece on the foot, and that just snaps in like so. I know some people do this with their weapons, but I keep them down, and it is a 5mm peg, so any deluxe, legend, or figure could wield the power of the primes. And there you have Blur wielding, I believe he's mystical something, mystical knowledge, and Alpha Trine was infinite wisdom, and that is Blur with Alchemist Prime / Submarauder. And transform them back, we'll just take out the Prime Master again, fold this down, fold the peg around, and there you have Alchemist Prime and Submarauder. Now, again, just to review, these are very compatible with the Titan Masters. Here is the Blur Titan Master, Titan Return figures, and here is the Prime Master. So they are compatible, and the shells, decoy armor, are an homage to G1 Pretender shells, where these used to be deluxe size figures where you open them up and they used to have like a little Jazz, Bumblebee, a little Grimlock, a little Starscream that used to transform into little vehicles. And the Pretender shell was, in the comics at least, was a way of them repairing themselves. So there is my review for Alchemist Prime with Submarauder. Please like and share this video. And as always, check out my Transformer playlists, my DC Comics playlists, my Marvel figures, my movie reviews, all that good stuff. And I have reviews on everything pictured here. I've got one on Hot Rod, I got a review on Blur, and all of the Prime Masters so far. Alright, Ron Bill saying till all are one, till all are one.